What's going on, everyone? Nick and Stephen Martinez here with you. Again, we apologize about getting cut off yesterday. Unfortunately, Stephen had some internet issues, and no, not your fault. Listen,
My fault.
these things happen. I mean, it is what it is, but we're back today. We're going to get into a little more geographical stuff that we didn't get into yesterday. We're going to discuss, of course, this Yankees-Rays drama that happened last night, and the game's about to start. We'll get into some Stanley Cup playoffs and maybe some other stuff, but it's a little smorgasbord for you, as you would like to say, right? What's going on?
There you go, baby. I'm good, man. I'm fired up for this game tonight. Fired up for the show. Happy to have you alongside. Like the great Robert De Niro once said, "You're good. You're good, you."
Nah, you're good. You're very good.
You're very good, you. Doc.
You're good.
You lifted a load there, Doc. For those that don't know where that's from, go Google it, would you? There's kids watching this show. I can't get too explicit.
No.
Listen, man. All I'm saying is this. We're starting off. I'll start off by asking you this. How are you feeling after that loss last night? Okay. And how upset or what are your takeaways from last night? What are you feeling? What are you gonna take away from last night?
Of course, I was devastated at the fact that they lost. I mean, listen, of course, it was great they came back. They showed the resiliency to come back again.
Right.
But, just coming all that way back and then to lose, it's heartbreaking. I'm sorry. It's just, of course, you take the positives out of it. You try to, but it was tough. You lost 2 games just like that. Game 2 and now game 5.
Yeah.
But they didn't play great yesterday. They only played parts and pieces of the game well. They really went away from the defensive scheme that Barry likes to run. And credit to the Flyers. They played well, although they keep giving up leads, which, if you're a Flyer fan...
But that's why, if I'm you, as devastated as I was yesterday, you got to be feeling like we're going to win the next one or the next 2
Yeah,
games.
I'm still extremely confident, and I brought this up to you, every round, Florida, Washington, when we were the first opportunity we had to close out the series, we didn't, but then the next game we came out and won it. So
there you go.
That's what I'm hoping will happen again tomorrow night.
All right, I'll caution you and I'll say this. Claude Giroux got on the board yesterday. He broke the streak, his first goal since March 6th.
Yeah.
If you're the Islanders, you got to be watching that guy like a hawk, because I'm telling you, guys like that, it only takes one to get them going, and then they feel
on the power play, because he's in that same face-off circle, kind of circling like Ovechkin. Not that he has Ovechkin's shot, but Giroux could still be lethal when he's on his game.
And he's a veteran player. Veteran players.
I hope, AJ. I'm not going that far, but I hope.
But the reason why I'm picking I would say the Islanders are going to win this series. I
had them in 6. I had us winning in 6, so I think we're winning tomorrow night.
This is the thing about Philadelphia. Philly's a good team. I'm not taking anything away from Philadelphia, but we now see that Carter Hart is vulnerable. You get him topside over each shoulder, and you got yourself something. Here's the thing: if you're the Islanders, you can't do 4 things. 4 things I took away from last night. 4. You ready for what they are? Number 1, you cannot allow your defensive principles to be compromised. You gotta lock down both blue lines. You can't let Philly get past the blue line and get speed going towards the net. Can't do that. That's number one. Number two, I I really believe,
Me too, James. Me
and
too.
this is a belief. What Barry Trotz said yesterday or the day before when he said they didn't really play well, they're not establishing their rhythm, they're not doing what we practice, they're not doing what I preach. That's a wake-up call for them, bro.
It is.
You cannot continue to play a sloppy game against a team who you got down 3-1. And if I'm the Islanders, yes, I'm feeling confident, but I'm also very reserved because Konechny hasn't gotten going. Giroux scored a goal yesterday, but he was dead in the water. And Carter Hart, we've seen him have some out-of-body games where if he gets to save a shot or two or three or four,
He's vulnerable. This Flyers team is vulnerable.
They're vulnerable. They're vulnerable, but you cannot take your foot off the gas. And they took their foot off the gas yesterday. They did. They
That was the problem. Yeah, absolutely. After that 1-0, after Bailey scored, you expected, all right, they're going to lock down or park the bus is another term they've been using, just shut them down defensively. But you got to keep scoring. As much as you have to play defense, you still got to attack and keep pressing. And what I keep saying, you got to shoot on Hart. Shoot on. Because eventually it's going in.
You got to make Philly want to bring in Brian Elliott because the kid is under siege and he can't stop it. Philly has to go to Brian Elliott. You gotta make Carter Hart feel like.
And not that Brian Elliott ain't good, but he's not Carter Hart.
He's not Carter Hart, not at this stage in his career. And if you're Philadelphia, you gotta be. Alain Vigneault has to go. Voracek got to get going. Konechny got to get going. Giroux got to get going. We got to see more from his main lines.
Yes.
And this is the thing. James Van Riemsdyk. He scored a goal yesterday. That's a guy that we agree with you, Elijah. Barzal is big.
Yeah, that we need Barzal, but from what I'm hearing, he's going to be okay, so which is good.
Welcome to the family, brother. Welcome. This is going to be a very interesting game 6 because I want to see who comes out firing and who comes out tight. Because now we're going to see if Barry's message is getting through. Boys, we can do this, boys. Just keep on firing at him. He's a young goalie. He got the deer in the headlights look. Just keep going. And here's my third thing. You cannot sit there and wait for the perfect shot. I know we both say it redundantly, but I was watching the film yesterday, and I almost wanted to pull out my hair, whatever hair I have left.
Imagine how I felt. Like, it's insane. And going back to Barzal, we're talking about this off air. He's got to get the puck to the net more, even if it's just passing it across the goal crease, like trying to knock it off a skate or a stick. Like, don't worry so much about doing the perfect pass, or as you said, the perfect shot. Because it ain't always
no perfect shot.
If you have that shot, which I did see a couple times last night, you got to take it. And stop waiting.
Here's the thing, too. If you shoot it from different angles, now you got Philly's defense worried about, are they going to shoot it off the boards and go towards the net? Are they going to shoot it on the back around? Where are we coming from with this? So if you're the Islanders, you got to use the fact that he's aggressive. Carter Hart likes playing deep over the crease to stop shots before they get there. You got to make him feel like, I got to back up. I can't come this far. I got to back up because they're going to come short side. They might go over my shoulder. They might go back. You got to come short side. You got to make him feel like, I got to stay back in this net or they're going to come get me. If you don't do that, then you give him confidence. You give them life. And here's the other thing, and I heard this yesterday for some Islander fans on the Twitter page. I don't want to hear anything about pulling Varlamov.
No way. You can't do that. As good as Grice is, and he was stellar in Game 4, but no, Varlamov, those goals, they weren't his fault. He was screened.
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe with that offer, they're offering him buku money. What is it, $600 million?
It
I
was
heard
very high.
I heard 600 million, and then I saw you put something up that said 830 million. I'm like, well, damn,
Yeah.
somebody's about to cash in and get paid.
Elijah, do you think then if Messi goes to City, will they automatically be champions? Curious.
Very, very, very astute comment, Emilio. I agree with you.
They have to win, absolutely, Emilio. No doubt. And this team could do it. They have the attitude. They have the coach. It's just a matter of going out there and doing it because Barry could only say so much in the locker room or on the bench. Players got to do what they got to do in the Varlamov thing. You can't stop. If you're an Islander fan and you've been watching this entire postseason, how can you feel uncomfortable with Varlamov? Listen, sometimes goalies are going to have a crappy game. It's just a fact.
It happened.
It does. But you can't just go, gotta pull. Nah. I would not do that. And now even Vegas is going through the same thing. I'm still going Robin Leonard tomorrow night. No way am I going to Flurry yet and making a panic move. Now if Leonard maybe...
You go to Flurry now, you're definitely starting the circus. You're starting the circus.
Now
especially after what his agent tweeted with the sword in the back and this one, they're switching up on me. Now you're definitely starting something because now it becomes like now we're waiting for it. I hear you, AJ.
But that to me, see, and can we just get into this because I gotta say this because
yes, please.
To the Islander fans, and look, you have the right to say and do what you want, but I'm sorry, the fact that you're still hung up on Tavares and we made it further than him. Look at the Maple Leafs; they're in disarray and we're doing great. Why you even gotta go there? Who cares? It's over and done with. It was 2 years ago already, if you could believe it. But that was the comment, though, about how that was like the defense for the Islander fans, throwing things at him and screaming obscene, words at him in his return at the Coliseum. On New York fans, you know how they are there. New York fans, we got to voice our opinion. I don't know. To me, what do you think about that? Because to me, it's ridiculous sometimes. Like, I understand New York fans are rabid. That's great, but to a certain point, like, to me, you can't cross the line. And at that game, they crossed the line. But in general, like, you can't just automatically react if Varlamov, oh my God, Grace, that has to be in. Oh my, Varlamov is terrible.
See, and I agree with this because I said it at the time. The Isles didn't need Tavares to be successful, and it's clear. I know that sucks because you're a Tavares guy. I get that, but I told you at the start. I thought giving him that contract was a bit crazy, especially at his age. I didn't love the idea that he was going to be a guy that carried the mantle moving forward. I mean, I just feel like,
I was just reading AJ's comment.
What do you, I mean, all right, listen.
See, I'm like, all right, this is, all I'm going to say, listen, because we've discussed this many, many a times on videos and shows we've done, me and you. The whole Tavares thing, listen, and Kay and LaGreca brought it up again the other day. And, of course, Kay, I guess, he don't know nothing about hockey, but I guess he just agreed with the fans that, they should have booed him. What Tavares did was snake-like. How dare him? At the time, did you really think, because now I'm a little fired up, do you think Tavares had any clue that the Islanders were going to be this good and the new building was going to get built? Like, he had no clue. And he saw what they were building in Toronto. He was about to have a kid. His wife's from Toronto. All that, like, their families are from Toronto. So he wanted to go back home. Is that such a bad thing? No. So
here's the thing about that. But for Kay to say that, that's a cop-out. That's a cop-out. And here's why it's a cop out. It's a cop out from this standpoint. It's easy to tell somebody what they should do. You're not in their shoes. You don't know how it took to get him
Good.
to
I'm
that
glad I
point.
can entertain you. I'm glad.
That's not necessarily true, Elijah.
No,
Because
he got paid less.
there you go.
Actually,
So,
yeah.
look, at the end of the day, he went home. That's all that matters. Can we just admit the fact and stipulate the fact that these players have wives, they have girlfriends, they have
And
others that they have to think about other than themselves? And
and
here's
they're
the other
human,
thing.
right? They can change their mind, or once they say something, they got to automatically stick with it.
Exactly. And
Because that
here's
was
the
the
other
other thing Islander fans got way too hung up on. Was that I want to be. Of course, he's going to tell the media. Was he going to say, I want to be a Maple Leaf or I want to play in San Jose?
thing. Here's what I would have said. If I'm him, this is what I would have said. I'm keeping my options open. I'm not sure what I want to do.
That could have been a legitimate answer too.
That's how you alleviate all of this. By the way, 4-0 Rays already in the first
Wow.
inning.
You think they're mad?
I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm not mad at if Tampa wins this game clean and we get no shenanigans. I'm with that. But back to the Tavares point. If he would have said, I'm keeping my options open, I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. Let me see how it transpires at the end of the season. I got to talk to my management team. I have to talk to my wife. I have to talk to the people that are informed about my everyday life before I go around and say I'm doing this for sure. Let me make sure how they feel about it. Because this is the thing. We can sit here and talk about how, oh, he changed his mind, or he did this, or he did that. I'm fine. You're allowed to change your mind as a human being. I change mine at least 4 or 5 times a day on things much less significant than what he was doing.
Right. And then stories we heard, stories you were telling me, how he just couldn't make a decision. He was stressing out
He
beyond
was
belief.
torn out. He was torn out at one point. He was walking around his condo in Long Island going, what do I do? I gotta go on vacation. He went on vacation. He made the final decision on vacation. Can we understand how hard it is for these athletes to say, I'm gonna go and do something different? This is not easy, man. And I love the way people you know what? We're gonna get into this because I have thoughts.
And so do I.
I have tons of thoughts on this, but I want to finish the hockey point in saying this. I think the Islanders did a great job of not allowing themselves to be strapped down to this contract where you have to feel like you're stuck in this contract, you're stuck with this. They did a great job for themselves. They got out from under it. Look at what Lou's built.
They did, absolutely.
If Tavares is, let me ask you this question: if Tavares is here, do you get Pajot? Probably not.
Probably not. Or you don't get Andy Green either. And for what Lou wants and Barry wants, their system and structure, it works. So, and look, I'm okay with, of course, was I said, and I would still, of course, in a perfect world, would love Tavares to be an Islander and be a part of this deep run, but it is what it is. And it worked out for the Islanders, though. I think it freed up all those players under him to finally feel, all right, I can do more, or, and the contract too, we don't have to pay that lengthy contract because it definitely probably would have been an 8-year deal.
Right.
So it worked out.
And that's why
is the criticism is too much. Like fans went overboard, in my opinion. People
right.
could disagree. Most Islander fans don't have the same stance I do. I mean, I disagree with it, but it's all right.
That's another thing. That's another thing that I felt at the time is, does Tavares being there affect his growth?
Right, and it gave Barzal more room to grow. Yeah, absolutely. And remember the game we watched together in Toronto, and Barzal got a hat trick. I mean,
Listen, what did I told you the first 2 periods I saw the kid?
he's special.
2 periods. I didn't need a whole game. I didn't need a season. All I needed was 2 periods, and I says,
The
this
kid's
kid's
talented.
exactly. So that's why if Yeti Alves, it sucks that you let a franchise pillar like that go. But you guys need to understand one thing. You sound foolish when you say, "Oh, but you know, it's good for Tavares. He didn't deserve to be here anyway." That's foolishness. All right, that is absolute garbage for multiple reasons, which I don't have the time to get into right now. All I'm saying is be happy for your own team success. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing because it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, all that matters is what you do. That's
Yes.
it. You can't control how Tavares lived his life, what he wanted to do. The fact is you're better for it and move on from it. I'm done with this. And this whole sitting Varlamov for one bad game,
They
I
do
agree with
need to
you.
get
They
over it.
do need to get over
Absolutely.
it. 1,000% I agree
I
with you.
agree.
Speaking of getting over things, I'm gonna be very careful how I say this because I don't want to. Well, you know what? Goddamn, screw it. It's all show. I'm gonna say what I feel. I was gonna be nice about it, but I ain't gonna be so nice about it. I have no problem with what happened. All right, I have a problem with what happened last night, but I don't have a problem with how it started. Okay, Joey Wendell raised second baseman. Was hit on the elbow from a pitch for Masahiro Tanaka. First inning, clear as day, he hit him. Wasn't trying to hide the fact that he hit him. He hit him. I'm cool with that. This is the problem now. So the Rays throw it up and in a DJ LeMahieu again, which they've done that 4 or 5 times this year already. And I guess Chapman felt like he had to be.
I agree, James.
He had to do something to get DJ's back. I'll say this. What Chapman did last night was reprehensible. Reprehensible. And he needed to be punished for it. I don't care that he's the closer of my team. I don't care that I root for the Yankees. What he did was disrespectful on so many levels and should be punished for it. But this is where my bigger takeaway comes in. What Kevin Cash said after the game yesterday, not with the poor coaching, because that's fine, that's in bounds, poor coaching, poor technique, I'm all for that. But for him to say, I got a crew of dudes that throw 98 too, why did that have to be established? Because you just stoop to the level of low. If I'm Kevin Cash, I would have said nothing. And then I would have came out today and I would have put one in DJ LeMahieu's ribs. I wouldn't have said nothing post game. Because my problem is you take the gun, you take the bullet out of your own gun, and you leave your guys gun shy. Now, if Charlie Morton wants to go inside and pitch inside, now he can't pitch inside because now baseball's looking at Charlie Morton like if you hit one of the Yankees, now it's on. Kevin Cash screwed up yesterday when he said, I got a whole group of dudes that know 98 too. The fact of the matter is, both teams are wrong in this. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to be all Yankee boy and defend them. They were wrong here. They were wrong. But this all goes back to, he admitted it yesterday when he said the kid Kittredge went after Austin Romine's head in 2018. He admitted it. He basically admitted, other than one time, which was in 2008, when Austin Romine was on the Yankees, they went up and in on Romine to prove a point. He admitted that yesterday, Kevin Cash, the Rays manager. He admitted, okay, I hit him, I went to hit him, and we got it out the way. I disagree. Cash fired up his team without having to throw at anyone. Well, so what do you make of his post-game press conference yesterday? I got a crew of dudes that throw 98. You don't take that as a threat? That's a threat.
It was a warning. Don't throw at my guys again.
So you're basically warning me that if I throw it, you're gonna throw back at me. That's a threat. You need to be suspended for that. Both sides are at fault for this. But I gotta be honest with you, as a baseball fan, not even being a Yankee fan, this is awesome. Because I'm watching this game tonight, hoping somebody gets thrown at. Because I'm like, oh, okay. As a forget about Yankee fandom, forget about all that. I'm hoping, just for the sake of the sport, somebody gets thrown at. And if somebody gets thrown at and it gets out of hand, hey, I don't care who goes either way. Preferably, would I like to see the Yankees get involved in a brawl? No, but you know what? It is what it is.
It'd be fun.
But you cannot tell me that both sides aren't at fault here. Both sides deserve equal blame for what went down last night. Period. Now, the Yankees deserve more blame, in my opinion, and this is probably where you guys are probably like, wow. The Yankees deserve more blame, in my opinion.
Yeah, and look, they're beating them up 4-0 and runners on first and second.
You know what? I'm for that, AJ. I'm with you.
Yep.
That comment right there, you won. He won. That's perfect comment. But look, I'm not gonna be Yankee boy on this right here. I can't do that. They screwed up. The Yankees screwed up. Both teams are at fault here. I don't want to hear anything about anything. And I tell you this. This is when I gotta see. And I'm sorry. I'm about to take another Yankee to tap. Phil Nevin. What are you doing, Phil Nevin? Get out of here. Instigating this garbage. So if a Yankee gets hit today, Phil Nevin, it's your fault for instigating this. So I'm sorry. I'm not going to defend the Yankees on this one. They got to wear it. Tampa, you got to wear it too because you're a part of it. Both teams are at fault here. But if I had to blame one more than the other, and I'm sorry. I'm going to do this, but you're the Yankees. You're better than that. I'm sorry. You have a standard to uphold. You're better than that.
Oh, here we go.
You're better than that. I expect better from the team that I root for. You shouldn't stoop to this level for what? It's beneath you. Doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. So for me, the Yankees deserve more blame than the Rays do. I'm sorry. We're gonna get to your Nuggets in a second, but I'm sorry. This is James put it. James put it right when he said that's Bush League. I agree. And Yankee fans, but what about them throwing up and in at LeMahieu? What about this one throwing up and in at this one? The Yankees are fired up. They're getting thrown up and in at because they hit a lot of home runs. It's gonna happen. It's part of the business. You got a problem, you go out there and beat them. Period. The end of story. Period. The end. I'm not arguing that the Yankees are right here. That's not my argument. Because they screwed this up from the jump. But I will say this, and it's gonna come off a little elitist, we're better. I don't need this right now. I should be worried about getting my boys back, getting everybody healthy, right frame of mind for the playoffs. I should not be worried about we got to go play Tampa and a beanball war might break out because you said it did something stupid. And if I'm Chapman, if I'm the Yankees, Chapman I'm fining you like $500,000. I'm hitting your wallet hard for this. Because you just call. What if they lose the next 3 games because he's not available with the back of the bullpen?
Oh well.
Thank you. That's my whole thing. Like both teams need to finish the season off strong. Both teams need to do the right thing. We don't need this right now. This is garbage. Now, On the other hand, am I going to conflict myself? Am I going to contradict myself and say, damn, but I want more of this? Yes, just not with the teams I root for. If it happened between Colorado and San Francisco, I'd be, but when it's my boys and it's a chance to win a World Series, I don't need it. I don't need it.
I mean, you guys are always there every year, so I mean, if you know.
I guess, but that's a different sort of situation. I just wouldn't allow it. And if somebody did it in my clubhouse and I was the manager, you're getting suspended automatically. Automatically. It's only 60 games. You're right. You're right.
Wow, they made a pitching change already. It's only the first inning.
That's because Jordan Montgomery was getting his brains bashed in. Now, I got to tell you, I'll warn you, if it's a blowout, somebody's getting drilled. Somebody's getting drilled. If this is a blowout and it's like 7-0 in the 8th inning and the game's over, then we're going to see who's what.
Uh-oh.
Hey, as you should be. Because if it was the Rays and Jays going at it like this, I'm a Yankee fan going, go ahead, beat the living hell out of each other. I'm good. You know, look, one thing about me on this show that you guys are going to realize from jump, Big Dog will tell you this, I criticize the Yankees more than I criticize everybody else. They're at fault for everything. They do not get a pass for being the Yankees. They do not get a pass from me for being Yankee boy. You will get criticized. Aaron Boone, you got to get the 1 game suspect. Good. Go focus on fixing this lineup and this pitching staff. They will get criticized for this. I'm sorry. Big Dog, you're probably like, Big Dog's seen me do this before, so he's not shocked. Oh, that's a whole nother story for another day.
Open up a whole can of worms with that one.
But what do you think, Big Dog? You think I'm crazy?
About what?
About this whole thing?
I mean, you feel what you feel, you know?
But I want your thoughts. What do you feel?
Yankees shouldn't have thrown up and in. And what the manager said, listen, he's sticking up for his guys. I got no problem with it.
Yeah, I guess that's where we agree to disagree. I would have been fine if he would have left it at what they're doing over there.
To the Yankees, I love it.
You see, that's where me and you. That's where me and you are gonna go at it here, man. Because I don't care that he said it to whoever he said it to. Lindor to the Mets. Interesting question that I'll answer in 1 second. I don't believe that. All right, I'm gonna say it. I was trying to be nice, but I'm gonna say it. The pinstripes put the target on my back. I'm good with that. Come get it. Not my fault that that's the team I root for and they win and they're one of the greatest franchises to ever live. You want to do this? Come do this. You want to fight me on this? Come fight me on this because we can do this all day.
All right.
And it pissed you off when I said they got a standard to uphold. They do. They're not like any of these second-rate franchises that do stupid stuff. You're wearing pinstripes. It's bigger than you. Act like it. Act like it. Don't friggin' stoop down to the level of the opponent because you feel like you gotta. Nah. Not how I roll. And if you act like that, I'm gonna call you out on it. That's another one. I think his comment was good for baseball. I got a friend or two who don't watch baseball. Who don't watch? Oh, that you know what? Then if it draws intrigue, I'm all for that.
Needs more of this, man.
I'm all for that. I agree with you. Just not with my teams.
Oh my! Well, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Yankees getting a brawl, they getting a brawl.
I guess so. All right. But that doesn't mean I have to like it as a Yankee fan.
No,
But and I gotta be honest. With you. I love the fact that Tampa's this aggressive. I love it. Little old Tampa.
someone's got to
Picking up
stand up to the Yankees, man.
You know what? Let it be Tampa.
That's the way I see it.
Let it be Tampa. Because Boston ain't doing it. Toronto could do it in a couple years. Let it be Tampa. Little old Tampa, payroll $61 million. Let it be them. It's good for baseball. But at the same price, all right, I'll say this. You poke the bear, and you get bit. There you go. I feel the same way. But you poke the bear and you get bit. Just understand that that's your fault. Don't poke it. Like, there are 3 teams in baseball you don't do this to. The Dodgers, okay? They're the class of baseball, the Dodgers. I don't even think it's close. Period, the end. The Dodgers are the best team in the league, okay? Everybody thinks because I'm a Yankee fan, I'm going to say, oh, it's my boys. It's the Yankees. It's not. It's the Dodgers. It's not close. The second team you don't do this to. You don't do this to a Tampa. They ain't got nothing to lose. What they got to lose? Nothing. They're fearless. They don't care. But you don't do this. You don't do this to the Yankees because when they're pulling them off the field, why? What the hell? Hold on, what?
Maybe
Is
weather,
anybody?
maybe light. They're looking in the sky, so maybe lightning. Oh,
There's a drone over Yankee Stadium right now. Oh yeah, it's a full moon. Listen, if Aaron Judge was healthy, if Giancarlo Stanton was healthy,
Mets, Yankees, brawl, bring it.
y'all don't want that smoke. We kill your boys.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Tell Pete Alonso he become Aaron Judge's.
I want all that smoke, all of it.
All right, come in, come get some.
All of it.
We'll see tomorrow when we get done spanking that. You know what?
Okay.
All right, yo, you wanna let's go. You talking tough? What's good? I'm here with you. What's good? I want all that smoke. We'll see tomorrow at 4:00. And we're gonna walk in the City Field and walk out with a 5-6-0 victory.
Yeah, okay.
I want all that smoke. All right. That bullpen is a disaster. You don't want none of this.
Keep talking.
All right. I will keep talking. Because who got a championship in this decade?
Wow. See, and you say you're not Yankee boy, and you're getting there. All right.
Yeah. So don't come with that smoke if you don't want to get burned, kid. Okay. By the way, I've seen this real quick sidebar. The same thing happened in the Reds game a couple weeks ago. There was a drone flying over Citizens Bank, and they stopped the game for like 10 minutes.
Wow.
So this is not uncommon, but I don't know, man. We good. I come see. I get on the stream tomorrow. We can hash it out. I'm good with that.
I'm down.
Look, at the end of the day, on this topic, we agree to disagree on this topic. I think that both sides are wrong. Alan, what's up, Alan? I think both sides are wrong in this equation, but I think if you're a team like the Yankees, you can't get involved with these reindeer games, bro. It's about championships. Nothing else will do. Now, is that realistic every year? You know, but It's bigger than that.
We are scrappy.
Listen, y'all want that smoke? Come with it. Come with it. Now, once I get a billionaire owner, I might be a little scared.
If it happens, if
If
it is
you're a
so
Scar
that
Net
we're
fan,
talking
man.
about here.
Mm.
Sorry, but come on, man. We know how this goes. Oh man,
Nah,
new owner, and
then again, it's like the black cat syndrome. So, trying to take on some things. Listen, I don't want those problems with y'all for another reason. That lineup leaves me, and nah, I'm out. I'm out. Y'all don't, nah, I'm out. And y'all got some big boys over there. Roddy Telez, Vladdy, I ain't now. But I mean, if the Canadians want that smoke, we bring out some Tim Hortons and an ass whooping. What's good? What's good? But I do want some Tim Hortons though.
yes, heard good things. Well, I've had it before too. It is very good.
Why you gotta hurt my soul, man? You gotta hurt me with the Timmy Hortons. Yeah, so wait to blow a big lead on Sunday. Game one of the double. I didn't do that.
Oh, Emilio, really, Emilio? You're gonna start two now with this guy?
I didn't do it.
Come on, man.
I didn't do it.
All right.
I didn't.
You and Emilio starting some stuff. I see how it goes with you Yankee fans.
I didn't do that. I didn't say nothing. All he said was,
"Nah, you said stuff too. Don't do that."
And I stand by the stuff I said. You guys are the little brother. That's all I said. Come fight me. Come fight me.
Peter Monson versus Judge. Let's go.
He don't want none of that smoke. He a young boy.
Pete would whoop him.
All right. Tell that boy lose weight first. Looking all pudgy like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Get on the diet.
Taking that a little too far there.
Get on the diet. Tell him come talk to me. Oh, you got grizzly bear strength. That can't. Just test out that grizzly bear strength. I want some.
There you go.
I like that. But how about you dropping that doubleheader on Sunday? Wow, but we don't want to talk about that, right? Tell Diaz I say he's too soft to pitch in this city. Your whole bullpen don't want none of this smoke right here. He can stay healthy.
All
right, he a young boy though.
So is Judge.
Listen, Judge was one step away from a World Series. All that your man did was break a home run record.
And did you guys get there? No, you didn't.
Yeah, but we're gonna get there before you.
Yeah, okay.
All right, hell's gonna freeze over before you guys get to a World Series. Or Cohen's gonna have to buy the tea first, which in your words is not likely.
Yeah, I'm still skeptical.
See, I didn't do all that because he just hit a moonshot today. All right. Listen, you got your own set of injuries there with Big Boy Vladdy, so don't come talking about my injuries. Tell your boys stay on the field.
Teams involved now? Uh-oh.
Tell your boys Boba Shed and Vladdy and all them to stay on the field before they come talk to me about a brawl.
James will come back at you.
Breath smelling like Similac. Yeah, I want all your Canadian smoke. I love this, man. I love this. We're interacting. It's getting a little spicy. This is good.
Yeah.
But we love the viewers, though. Ain't nothing personal, fam.
No.
It's good old sports fun. No, but in all seriousness, baseball, I agree with you, though. If baseball had more of this, where these players felt like this towards each other and it was like real.
And 7 inning games all year? Sign me
Nah,
up.
we ain't doing that. That's a little far. Don't do that.
Sign me up.
That's a little
You got
far.
me back if you do that.
Nah, I can't do that.
All right. Then I ain't ever coming back, so.
Soon, man, soon. Yeah, I got the best nicknames in New York.
James is calling. Hello?
Yeah, I got the best nicknames in New York and nothing else.
You want me to put you on speaker? Or you want to come on? Oh, okay. Hold on. James wants to be on. So I'm putting him on speaker. Just giving you.
No. Tell him he's gonna get an invite from me in 2 minutes. Tell him no speaker. You get an invite.
I've been sending you an invite. Bye.
No speaker. We gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this like men.
AJ, though, that is one thing that I don't like the nicknames.
Hold a bit more like.
Wow, Emilio. All right. Emilio, I thought you wouldn't go there, but all right.
Listen, you bite the cobra, you bound to get bit, dog. Just saying. You bite that cobra, you bound to get bit, dog. But nah, before it gets too heated in here and people get too crazy, this is all for fun. This is not we're not. Know what I mean? Because people we had people report people and
no, we don't want that. It's all fun.
People,
it's smoking around.
Keep it classy. Let's joust on each other. Let's rib on the square, as they say in wrestling. We don't need nothing personal popping off because I will block people. Just saying. First of all, Judge got a home run derby win, so you need to go somewhere with all that. Because before there was a polar bear, there was a judge. Who broke whose record? Think about that for a second. Listen, I want all that. I want all that smoke, son. Come on, man. Bring it. I want all y'all smoke. Because I got something that shuts that all down. I got something that shuts it all down.
What? You're the Yankees. You're the Pinstripes. What? Give us what?
27 championships. Win at least 3 or 4 of those first, and then come holler at your boy. James, where you at? Your invite sent, bro. I want that smoke. Nah, but in all seriousness, though, I mean, if we had more of this, people would watch the games. I'm telling you, because it wouldn't be so buttoned up. And then the unwritten rules: you can't do this. It's not good for the game. You got kids watching. You can't do that. I mean, look, I rather listen because this is the thing with baseball. It's the old man's game. It's considered old, and it's not. That's not right. I think if you want to get more young people back, first of all, you need to have people mic'd up all year long. Imagine baseball players mic'd up, and they get into a brawl, and you hear them mic'd up.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm with that.
All right.
Oh, love that.
Okay. All right. So you talk about my injuries.
Wait.
My injuries.
Hold on. Hello. I gotta be rude. We can't have you on and on say hello, and I don't give you a greeting. I'm not rude. I have some civility. Big James, how are you, man? It's good to see you.
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing well. I can't complain. Life is good.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Listen, I'm bringing up your injuries for one reason and one reason only. Because my team's been hurt all year, the last 2 years. They still had the best record, second best record in the American League. And for all that promise that everybody talks about with Tampa, and I believe Tampa's real. I said it on the stream just a couple seconds ago. Tampa's real. I've been telling Big Dog this all year. You guys are coming. But till somebody takes the throne from me, you guys are like the little brothers that got it. They got it. Y'all got to get the smoke. I got to do this to y'all.
Okay. I get that. Winning 103 games. Absolutely.
With everybody hurt.
Well, one question. How many rings did you guys get out of that?
Oh, who cheated though? Who cheated us in 17?
Right. Absolutely. I'm just saying.
Wait.
We got no rings out of it. I have as many rings as the Yankees the past 10 years.
Hold on. Who cheated us in 17 and who cheated us in 18? We got cheated back-to-back years. Can I get you to stipulate that at least?
Absolutely, you got cheated, but should we hand you the championship?
Right. No, I don't want it.
But so you haven't won anything. You're the regular season champions.
Sounds like somebody I know.
The banner's gonna go up soon. Nice.
Yeah. Listen, tell your young boys I say get some pitching first, right? Y'all got some pitching. Y'all doing a good job. Y'all cute. I'll give you a pat on the head. You kids are working. I'm glad. I'm happy for y'all. I'm happy. Now. I'm happy for y'all.
I'm just saying, please don't come after my one injury compared to. I can't even count on one hand.
All right.
You have so many. Please.
Hold on.
Don't come after me on injuries.
We got so many injuries, but yet who had the most wins in the American League the last 2 years? With all those injuries.
Okay. How many rings did it come up to? How's this year going? How is this year going?
We're going to the playoffs. Where
Gary
you going?
Sanchez is looking pretty.
We're going.
What is he batting? 180.
Wait. We're going to the playoffs. Where you going?
We're right behind you, buddy. 17, baby. We're making it.
Come get some. We'll see you in
I'll
the
be
bubble.
waiting. I want to face you guys. Face you guys. All right, because it's a short season. Anything can happen, especially that first. Where was it? What is it? The first series is 3 games.
Best out of 3. Yeah, best out of 3. Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Yep.
The pitcher gets hot.
We'll see what's up.
Cole goes out there, gives up a couple more home runs. You never know.
We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about Cole?
Garrett Cole?
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, and I said this to Big Dog before, all jokes aside, I know we're having fun and ribbing on each other and all that, but if I'm being objective and honest, he's been okay. And his okay is better than most guys in the league. So
Absolutely.
I'm not complaining about that. But what I will say is I didn't pay for okay. I paid for.
You paid $300 million for the guy.
Yeah, I paid for. Can you please remind them the fact that the Yankees are.
That deserves a clap.
First of all,
and
we have more. Well, wait. So what? I'm rich. It ain't my fault.
It's not about Rich.
It ain't my fault.
He's not talking about Rich.
We can hate him for it.
He's talking about the old injection. All right.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
You mean steroid users.
Yes.
Listen, I gotta be honest with you. I never was a fan of Jason Giambi or Alex Rodriguez, all the guys that did steroids.
Yeah, but didn't you win championships with them? So it's still.
I did. You know what? All I'm saying is this. It all comes down to this. If you had the money, you'd be doing the same thing.
Absolutely. And that's why I'm not saying absolutely nothing about the Mets, because they're going to have the richest owner in baseball. I think in sports.
If.
Guy's 14
billion. He's about I think it's last I checked, what was it, like 15 billion?
The guy's gonna be. I'm telling you that he's going to be spending.
His Andy Pettit, that's another one. See,
Lemons.
I'm not arguing the fact that we had some cheaters on the squad, and you're talking to one Yankee fan of many. The thing about me is I'm not like the rest of the fan base. I hate my own fans. I hate Yankee fans.
Yeah, so do
I'm dead serious. Ask Big Dog. He'll tell you. Big Dog, I'm lying?
No. You hate them.
I think the Yankee fans are the worst fan base in all the sports. I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is coming from a Yankee fan. We suck.
I think you guys can have a show about that because I think there's a couple fan bases that are
worst fan base in sports and the best.
Listen, honestly, the Yankees are one of the worst fan bases in sports. This is why, as much as like I give Big Dog crap and I was messing with him a little while ago, at least Met fans are loyal. It goes hard for Yankee fans, and Yankee fans don't get loyal. Yankee fans are not loyal. Yankee fans don't appreciate what they have.
One loss, Yankee brats. There you go.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, there's not many Yankee fans that would agree that we're the worst fan base in all the sports. I've said this several times on WKRB, on our other shows that you were privy to, James, and your brother. I've said this before. This ain't nothing new. And so when people say to me, oh, how can you say that about your own team fan base? Because they're terrible. They're terrible.
Yeah.
Yankee fans are terrible.
I'm not going to deny it. I agree with you 110%. This is like the first time we're agreeing.
But here's the thing. I tell you know why I became a Yankee fan? Because I like winning. But I'll be the first one to stipulate that you're not going to win it every year. Now, the difference between me, I'll admit it, you're not winning every year. I know that. We all know that. We can all sit here and agree on this right now. The Yankee fans, you don't win every year. But this is the difference. I'm not settled for nothing less than a championship. Does it happen every year? No. But the mission statement from ownership on down is we got to win the chip. And I expect nothing less.
And that's, I think that's the issue because winning 103 games, not taking anything away from it, but with
that's
you guys,
not good enough for me. It's not good enough.
Yeah, no,
for me,
I get that.
That's a wasted season. If I sit here 6 months and we won 103 games, it's a wasted season. It is for me.
See, look, you're gonna bring up all the injuries and all that. Thank you.
I love the head, dude.
You bring up all the injuries and all that. That also helps out the guys that are in a lower market that you can find out that can. It's like you can just read my mind. That's the two I was thinking about. I swear, that's the two I was thinking about.
I think we were all thinking that.
But I'm just saying.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Being a Yankee fan is hard sometimes because hearing some of these dudes on the radio, hearing some of these dudes that used to call into our show.
I agree there, AJ.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying that where the Yankee fans don't get absolved. Like I'll go back to this call maybe a couple years ago with the whole Gary Sanchez thing. Are you kidding me with this whole thing? You're gonna bench Gary Sanchez in the first game? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You deserve to be like put in jail for that. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Your fan card needs to get revoked. You gotta go. You gotta go. You know how many callers that he'll call me and be like, yo, these guys are dopes. They're dopes. I admit they're dopes. You're not telling me nothing new.
Can I say something? Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All the people that are out there that are liking the hair, well, there's not enough here. I have to bring it. All right. So that's the only reason why. All right. All right. I have to bring the hair.
You did.
Hey, brother, you see what I'm dealing with, right?
What is that? Sharpie?
I got the LeBron working right now. The Raiders got it.
All right, that's the one thing I can't fight for LeBron, the hairline. But I love the guy. He knows how to joke with himself.
His hairline, it gets like 2 inches.
He's still worth $700 million.
I
Yeah.
think so. He's a top two player still.
I can't judge the hair though. My hair, I got the LeBron working. I need some Rogaine. Help a brother out. Yo, Rogaine, we need a sponsor, fam. Come through.
That's the first sponsor you guys get, Rogaine.
that and a beer sponsor. If we get a beer sponsor, I'm all in. I'm all in. No,
right,
but
with the Messi thing, I believe so.
Yeah, because that's your boy, James. What do you think? Because I think he's still worth $700 million.
Absolutely. I wish the MLS would. LA Galaxy, please. I don't care if it bankrupts us. Pay the guy.
Well, from what it sounded like, he'll go from Man City to New York City. Since
I'm okay with that. I want him in MLS. I want him here.
So, let me ask you a question, Big James. Like, in all seriousness. Yo, thank you for hopping on and doing this, bro. We love it. Fan interaction is beautiful. Thank you for.
I couldn't text quick enough, and I was just like, "Oh, I gotta say something.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence. But I will say this: I think, as far as Messi's concerned, if I gotta be honest, I'm all for that. Like, if you can get more interest in the MLS, and here's the thing, we've been talking about this for years. That feels like the league that people's career go to die. Like, you go to the MLS, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
your career is that. But my thing is that the platform that he could be on. Yeah, you got overseas. Oh, yeah. He comes here. He plays.
He comes to New York. Oh yeah, nah.
He's gonna jump up. So
as a kid like this, as we like to say on the show.
Yeah,
because that money he's about to get.
Yeah, and he's gonna be plenty. Sponsors over here.
That stadium for the team, that would even be better. So he wouldn't have to play in Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, yo, imagine.
All right, we got to go to a game.
I'm with that. Just let me get a couple of adult beverages in me. I'm with that.
You and the beer.
I hope he comes here. I'll leave it at that. You guys enjoy your show. Thank you for having me.
Oh, and one more question, James. Back to yesterday's question or topic. If you can move the Jets from Jersey to any location in New York, where would you want them to play? In your
I want to hear this.
All right. See, Bronx, hell no. The Yankees, they control the Bronx, so I'm staying out of there. Queens.
Ooh, that's an aggressive take by AJ. All right, AJ. I ain't mad at it, brother. Listen, soccer's the world's game.
Soccer's getting up there.
I believe that.
More popular than baseball one day, I think, nationally.
But, all right, back to the Jets and everything.
Do me a favor, guys. Do me a favor before we keep going. Share the video, man. Let people know we're live. This is lit. I'm having fun, man.
Queens, I could see it with the Mets.
Brooklyn.
I would love I would love Brooklyn.
Oh.
The only
I said that yesterday.
I don't know where you place them enough where they have space for the stadium, parking.
Right.
I could say Queens, and my dream spot is Manhattan. How can you not want to be in Manhattan? That's my dream spot. But I could say Queens. Put it right next to
you put it right next to City Field, bro.
Yeah,
right by it.
I would love them because that's where they started. So I feel they should have never left.
So that would be awesome. I would deeply love it. Leave the Giants in Jersey. I don't care. They can keep that stadium.
I've said this from the jump. There's more Giant fans in Jersey than there are in New York. Yep.
So
if we're being real, like people criticize me, it's like, oh, but you're gonna call them the Jersey Giants? They should be called the Jersey Giants. Oh, right by the Verrazano Bridge. Wow.
I thought that too for the Giants. That would be interesting to be on Staten Island and then
Wow,
Yeah,
you
but with
see,
Staten
we got
Island, there's no room. Staten Island, there's no
do me a
room.
favor, John. Follow the show page. Drop us your socials. We'll follow you, and so you guys can see what we're doing. Yo, this is great, man. I'm happy that we're getting all this interaction. You guys are amazing. Yo, Big James. Before I let you go, I just got one thing to say.
What?
Mi casa, su casa. We come from the same sports level. But do me a favor, don't you ever disrespect me like that again on my own show. As the great Sonny, as the
Well,
great Sonny once
I
said,
think it's my duty to do so.
as the great Sonny once said, we come from the same neighborhood. I would never disrespect you or step on your turf. Do me a favor, don't you ever come on this show and disrespect me like that again. Before you get the 3-finger salute, okay? Now, all kidding, I love you, bro. All right.
Love you too, buddy. Go James,
I
baby.
love you, man. See, that's great. We need more of that. And I had him with Sonny. You're on my show. Don't you ever disrespect me like that again. Right? Listen, you guys are awesome. You guys are what makes this show.
Yes, all you are.
Dump Island. He says Staten Island's a dump island bar. When can you come on the show? Let me and Big Dog figure this out. Okay, we'll let you know. We'll update you in advance because we like to update the guests in advance. We're gonna definitely have you on.
But talk some whatever you want. I know you love everything.
Listen, more the merrier, brother. Welcome to the fam. And tell people about us. If they love sports,
yes,
let them know we're here. Most nights, we're here. I'm here. He's there. Some days we're going to be together. You know what I mean? So, holla at your boys. Holla at your boys. Haven't you met me yet? I don't believe I have.
No, you haven't met Elijah yet.
But the pleasure would be all mine to meet you and to ingratiate myself and to get to know you, man. You seem like a cool dude, and you're part of the family now. Welcome to the community. Give the show. By the way, did you follow the show's page already and all that stuff? If you did, welcome. You see all the shenanigans we post about. All right. Let's see. Rangers, Colts, and Yankees build mine. Yes, he did. All right. You did. Okay, good. So, all right, man. We're gonna have more you guys on, and we're gonna get you guys to react to whatever it is that we're doing. Yo, this is fun, man. We get to interact and we get to rib on each other and all this stuff. And here's a question I got for everybody. I know we asked this a while back, but if we were to do a Q&A, would you guys be interested in it? Okay, because I'm not doing a Q&A for like 4 people. All right.
Yeah, we want enough people to watch and ask questions.
Listen, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna take
we should. Come on, that'd be fun. Let them both on.
Well, if they're gonna argue with me and you're just gonna sit there and laugh, I can't. I don't want to be in self-defense with the both of them. Although I'm not a Giant fan, so you can kill the Giants all you want to, and I'll be good with that. But both of you guys on at the same time. The rivalry talk.
Yeah.
Sounds like so. John wants the Q&A, but here's the thing, guys. If we do this Q&A, we want more than 5 or 6 listeners. We want a lot of people to experience this with us. So that's why Q&A right now, we have to make sure. That's a good one.
That's a good one, AJ.
That's a good one there, buddy. I'm down. Yeah, man, just let us, like I said, we have to work through some things. And depending on the topic, like we want to have you guys on when we know the topic is going to be something that everybody will enjoy and sink their teeth into and all that. So that's why we're being very Selected Plus. Yeah, we go.
And it's questions like, how did we meet? Like, how did we become friends? And what sports do we like? And, what teams do we, although some of you know me at least, and know us already too. So, but just any questions for us, sports related or food related, it could be really anything. But
I'm with that. And we need some new food recommendations. Once Beto wins,
music,
I'm going out to
with anything you want.
Yes. See, this show is about sports, but it's also about community.
Yeah, we like to talk other things too besides sports.
Of course. But sports is our bread and butter. But if you got a good album you want me to hear, you got a good record you want me to hear.
No politics.
No politics. If you do politics, there's a button
that is one rule on the show. No politics talk. No, none of that. So no questions who we support, what's something. None of that.
Because I will block y'all. And I love y'all, but I will block y'all. Because I can't do the political.
Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't have it.
Can't do that.
Can't have it.
Can't have that.
Can't do it.
She's coming over. She's out of control. I don't know what she's gonna do next.
Can't have it.
He's out there commiserating. For guys that haven't seen the Goodfellas movie, go see that movie. Do yourself a favor.
I can't do it.
They're at the house, commiserate. Do it. Can't have it. You don't gotta go back there this minute, but you gotta go back. You're not gonna get a divorce. You're not any miles. 1-800. Thank you guys. It was fun. Yes, it was, man.
Man, it was fun.
Yeah, man. Bring friends with you. If you got friends that love sports, bring them with you. So, that'll wrap us up, man. We said we were gonna go like a minute 15 anyway. You got something you got to get into? Big dog, man.
Yeah, John, thank you, man. Watch us again. Good to hear from you guys. Those are a couple of guys me and James went to high school with, so good to
go. Yeah, man. Let them and share the video.
Yeah, share, like, subscribe
on YouTube. Subscribe, review, rate.
Q&A will be, but we want more of a response. We want, as Stephen said, we want a lot of people to tune in. So
yeah, I don't want to do it for like 6 people because then that's a waste of the Q&A.
All day, yep. Man, that was like years ago.
Yeah, Big Dog feels old. He feels old now.
Remember the soccer team, Elijah? Those were good times. Me and James were talking about that the other day.
Reminisce.
And if you talk to anybody from school, John and Elijah, James, let them know,
Word.
Tell them to watch. So.
Listen, hold on. Now we got 7 viewers. So the new viewers that just came in, welcome, man. Welcome. But we're actually gonna.
There were some good times on the field. Me and AJ together, yes.
We're gonna. All right. Since you guys want this, all right. At some point early next week, me and Big Dog will sit down. We'll have conversation. Okay. We'll now what about that softball game? Stories. Big Dog's getting ready for it. He's ready with the quiz. Nick feels old. I'm collecting.
No, Emilio, you're young, man.
Listen, we're all 90. You wake up and the back hurts.
Or kneecap or feet hurt.
Yeah.
Head hurts.
You wake up and you get all wobbly and woozy at first.
Yeah, like, oh, God, I got up too fast. Hold on a minute. Get back down.
Dizzy spell, yes.
Oh, yeah, you get like the whiplash when you get up too fast. Like, oh, God, I got to sit down. Need a glass of water. Yeah. Feeling dizzy. Yeah.
And then you get up real like 90. You gotta do the heave ho. Oh man. Anyway, Just you four. Oh my God. Us in the brawl. I can't see. I can't see. Emilio, you're the worst. You're the worst.
We gotta have all you guys on. Definitely, Emilio. We gotta have a WKRB reunion.
Yeah, man. I'm thinking about getting Dayon on and holler at Razor, see if you want to hop on.
Yeah.
Yeah, get everybody on.
For me, we should have like a high school reunion because
I'm with that.
People up already.
Get to know Big Dog, but when he was a puppy, he wasn't even Big Dog yet. Your man was still he was still growing. Oh, and you'll get to hear the crazy story.
How them guests. This. They're still big. They're still the same size, Elijah. They didn't shrink.
He still got steroid legs. Don't worry.
Yeah, that was my nickname in high school. Steroid legs.
Walking from here to
they were big.
Kingdom Come.
They are still big. Who am I kidding? That was
walking from here to Kingdom Come. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Roller hockey, walking, bike ride. Yeah, man.
Oh, man. Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap up. This was fun.
Yes.
Yo, come back. Come back. We might do this again tomorrow. I got to talk to Big Dog. Come back tomorrow night. Bring some of your friends. Tell them we said what's up. And with that, we bid you adieu, as the great Vinny Morato once said.
Talk to you later.
All right, there. Oh, man.